So for those of you who are wondering where this week's episode of Test of Time was, or where the pilot episode was, yeah, I was, again, busy / lazy when it came to getting around to doing it. It's taken me a really long time to work on it, like, a while. I'm a good chunk into it. I think I only have to edit, like, probably 4 or 5 minutes left and then make the intro, so that's good. So hopefully I'll have that up by Wednesday. Look forward to that on Screw Attack. Again, I'll probably link it down below and show you the links probably when I upload the battle for Wednesday. But also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm in my college dorm room setting again, which means I can be as loud as I want again. Yay! So I'm very excited about that. Good to be back. I'm taking a bunch of classes that I'm actually really looking forward to, and it's just going to be an all-around good time. But I think rather than discuss my personal life, I should probably discuss the reason as to why you guys watch these videos, which is, of course, Pokemon Battle. So yeah, today's battle is just a game against this guy I found in the Pokemon Showdown by the name of Istanbuldayim, and I'm just going to get the team preview going right about now. And yeah, so pretty much he's kind of running a team that's based around, I'm assuming a Banded Terrakion and a D-Dance Dragonite, and then he's also got the Slowbro, Heatran, Amoonguss Regenerator defensive core, which is becoming insanely popular. And then he's just, I'm assuming probably just a standard Magic Bounce, dual screening Espeon. And then from my side, I'm just running kind of this new Sun team I made. It's kind of lackluster, I guess. I mean, I just kind of was like, I want to use a Venusaur in OU because I haven't really used Venusaur in a while, and I really like it, and I really wish I could use it in lower tiers, but really, because if Venusaur wasn't like OU or didn't have chlorophyll, it probably wouldn't even be OU, it would probably be UU, which I would be using it a lot, because I really love using Venusaur and UU back and forth gen. But that's aside the point. Looking at his team, big threats I'm looking at right here mainly lie within the Heatran and the Terrakion, just because Heatran, the only thing I really have to deal solid damage to it is Terrakion, my own Terrakion and Donphan. But I do have to risk, I have to worry about potential Lava Plume burns, and also Lava Plume is going to be gaining the basic power thanks to my own Sun, so that's going to kind of work against me in a little bit. And then Terrakion, on the other hand, it's just a huge dangerous threat, and I really don't have anything to take physical attacks except for Donphan, and if it does manage to land a close combat off, it could deal a ton of damage to me, so I am going to have to worry about that. Other than that, though, nothing really scares me too much. Dragonite, I just need to make sure whether or not it's Banded or Dragon Dance. Espeon can be annoying, but it's manageable just because I have plenty of things to handle it. It's just Magic Bouncing and Light Clay is going to be fun times with Bill Nye the Science Guy, I guess. And then Slowbro, thanks to Sun lowering the strength of Water-type moves, that's going to be a pain in the butt, and I have plenty of things that can really deal solid damage to it. And Amoonguss, same case, really knocking it, probably the weakest link on his team when it comes to dealing with my guys right here. But I think that's enough rambling out of my side, so I think now is probably a better time than ever just to crossfade over and get on with the battle. So, without further ado, let us crossfade. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Ninetales as he leads off with his Heatran right here. Now, for some reason, I thought it said that he had the balloon, and I kind of forgot my Ninetales had it leftovers, so I go for the HP fighting, expecting to break the balloon, but then I remember, oh wait, I'm the one with the balloon, not him, so that's kind of bad, and it kind of lets him get his Stealth Rocks up, and I could have easily switched into a Terrakion if I noticed that and just scared him with close combat. But in any case, I just try and go for some more HP fighting, I guess, on my end, but it's really not going to end up working in my favor. Now, I'm going to bring a Heatran here, because I know for a fact that if it's probably especially defensive, just judging by the fact he has leftovers, and he took those HP fighting pretty darn well. So I'm just going to bring in my Heatran, and I know for a fact I can literally take any move it has to go for. Unfortunately, I can't really do it for myself, so I'm just going to stay in. I thought I had Stealth Rocks on this, but I actually had Stealth Rocks on my Donphan. It's been a while since I've been battling, by the way, in case you're wondering. So he's just going to roar me out into Donphan now, thankfully enough, and I'm just going to go for the knockoff to knock off his lefties. However, he just protects and sees that. Now he's just going to switch out and bring in his Slowbro right here. I'm going to go for the knockoff, just completely eliminate that thing's leftovers, which is really good on my end, and he's going to go for the T-Wave. I'm guessing, probably predicting my switch into Venusaur, because that would be the most logical thing to bring in at this point. But I don't do that. I just go for this, I knock off his leftovers, set up my Stealth Rocks, and blow away his, actually no, he didn't even set up rocks yet, so never mind. No, I did blow away his, what am I talking about? No, I blew the red rocks. Anyway, bringing Ninetales now, he's just going to switch out and bring in his Heatran, take the predicted energy ball like a champ, and I'm just going to try and go for some more HP fightings here. He just ends up setting up his rocks again. I probably should have just ended up switching into Terrakion or Donphan, expecting the rocks to be set up, and then I could have just, again, scared him out with the potential close combat, but whatever, to each their own. Anyways, Terrakia comes in this turn, however, and I'm just going to go for some Stone Edges, because literally everything bar his own Terrakion can not take a Stone Edge well. Because, as you can see, I did, like, practically over half of my own Stone Edge right there. Banded Terrakion, such a huge threat, and I love it so. It's so powerful. But in any case, no, he brings in his Terrakion this turn, expecting the Stone Edge, and he's just going to break my Ninetales as I switch out, trying to use something for Death Fodder. And judging by the fact that he switches out this turn and didn't take Life Orb recoil, I'm assuming it's probably Banded and or Scarf in some way, shape, or form. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff, try and either A, get rid of some sort of whatever item he has, or B, just Rapid Spin away, just do all those shenanigans. I Rapid Spin this turn, knock off the Espeon's Light Clay last turn, and I'm just going to be able to get some nice damage off here. But this turn here is a pain, because I, for one, am pretty sure that I could have taken this Psychic at least once and then hit back with a strong Earthquake. Then I could have pretty much brought in Dragonite, Revenge killed it with the extreme speed, and then I would have not had to worry about my multi-scale being broken, but unfortunately such is not the case, and Dragonite, I lost my Donphan, pretty much the only practical check I have to Terrakion, and Dragonite lost its multi-scale in the process. So that's just a whole barrel of laughs, and now I've lost my spinner, which is, well, just peachy. Now then, Heatran comes in, both Heatrans from our side come in. He's just able to set up a Stealth Rocks again, which is a bummer, so I'm just going to try and just do some more roaring, phasing shenanigans right here. Thankfully, though, I do manage to roar him out into his Dragonite this turn and break the multi-scale with the Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go for the Toxic this turn, but what I should have done instead was actually gone for the Lava Plume, because I should have probably realized that he was probably packing Lumberry, because that's what generally standard Dragonite packs these days. So that way, because as you can see here, I do like 28% with my Lava Plume, so that would have actually brought him probably down into the range where next switch in, he probably would have died in the Stealth Rock, so that would have been phenomenal. I could have even possibly gotten the burn off there, which would have made that Dragonite even less of a threat, so that would have been nice, but whatever. I make mistakes. What else is new? Heatran comes back in, gonna protect, I'm gonna roar, he's gonna protect, pretty much the exact same song and dance over and over and over again, and I'm hoping you guys are seeing the pattern here that Heatran's probably being the most annoying guy to deal with on his side of the team. Now, I'm going to protect this turn, see what he wants to do with Terrakion, see what he wants to lock himself into. Happens to be close combat here, and now I believe I'm going to switch out and bring in my Venusaur on the predicted close combat, because I thought I might have been able to take that. However, I'm assuming you probably saw that switch into either Venusaur or Dragonite, and just decides to bring in Heatran, because he knows that he can take either or. So I'm just switching my own Heatran here, take any hit he decides to go for. But however, this is actually pretty funny. He faces me right into my Terrakion, and I got really lucky with that phase in, which is just, oh, he's sublime! But, in any case, I should have gone for the Stone Edge here instead, but I guess I just didn't want to risk the miss, because Stone Miss, you know, those ES things, and I probably could have been able to take down that, I don't know if I might have been able to. I would have gotten really close to taking it down with Stone Edge, but I still do a decent chunk of damage with close combat here, which is pretty cool, and I'm actually going to kill off that Dragonite, as you're just going to use that for Death Fodder, which is decently enough. Alright, I don't know. In any case, though, Amoonguss comes in. Now, I should have brought in Dragonite. I should not have wasted my Heatran like that as for Sleep Fodder, because what I should have done is brought in Dragonite, take the, took the Sleep Powder like a champ, thanks to Lumberry, would have killed that off, nailed that thing with a Fire Punch, and then I wouldn't have had to be at the mercy of this Terrakion right here. But in any case, though, Terrakion comes in now, because I didn't set up at all. He's just going to be able to easily take me down with the Rock Slide. I'm not really sure why he's packing Banded Rock Slide. I guess it's kind of alright. I'm not really sure. That's never been really something I've found good at all. In any case, though, Amoonguss comes back in. I nailed that thing hard with the Stone Edge right there. And now he's going to bring this Terrakion right here. And here's probably the play that cost me the entire match. Observe. Now, what I thought was going to happen was that he was probably going to predict my switch into either Venusaur or Heatran, and I would have been absolutely nailed by a Stone Edge or something. However, he just decides to keep it in, win the speed tie, or outspeed with Scarf. He actually never told me what it was at the end of the match, and I managed to lose by Terrakion in the process, and that pretty much just seals the game on his end, because now I have nothing in the means of breaking this Heatran right here, and so I'm pretty much like, okay, you know what, whatever, it's your game, dude. I'm not even going to try anymore. I mean, like, I can try and take this thing down, but literally, Venusaur was my last sweeper. I really didn't even need it. I mean, it would have been nice to be able to take out the Slowbro right here and outspeed the Terrakion, but I don't know. I might have been able to make a comeback. I don't know. I mean, maybe something cool would have happened if I did like switch into Heatran to take it and then tried to wake up and roar and do all that stuff, but I don't know. In any case, it's pretty much just endgame stall nonsense right here. I'm going to at least try and get a kill off on one of those other guys and try and slam some Toxics here. Unfortunately, I missed my Toxic, I think, like 2 times before I'm actually able to hit one on this Slowbro right here, which does blow a lot, because pretty much if I landed my my Toxic, I would have got some nice damage going on there. Probably would not have. I might have been able to finish him off in that range. I'm not entirely sure. No, I probably would not have been able to finish him off because since your toxic would have been a decent amount. Hit him with the lava plume. Probably would have brought him down to a certain range where it would have almost been a kill, but then he probably would have just swapped out and brought in his own heat trance. So yeah, or I don't know. In any case, though, pretty much just more stalling shenanigans, I guess. I'm just waiting for the battle to close out at this moment because there's really nothing really else for me to talk about. I think this turn I actually try and roar him out because I thought he might have wanted to switch into Terrakion and then I could have nailed something with a lava flow. I don't know. In any case, Amogus comes in. I think he's just going to go for the Spore this turn just because he probably just wants a safe switch into Terrakion. And it's like, okay, it's my game anyway. We might as well just leave an Amogus to die and just let it be a 3-0. So, yeah. So, in any case, though, Terrakion finally comes in here and here's going to be the final nail in the coffin right here. I unfortunately get the Parahacks, but it really didn't matter because, well, it would have just been at a little higher range, but it still would have been an instant kill nonetheless with Terrakion's close combat, and that is unfortunately going to be his game, but, you know, it's fine. I had a fun time playing it. It's actually been quite some time since I last did some Pokemon Showdown battles. I don't know, I've just been busy with schoolwork and obsessing over MVC3 and trying to get the Test of Time pilot finally off the ground and up on the internet and just finally edited so I can just do that. But yeah, I've learned my lesson when it comes to recording stuff for review shows like that, man. Jeez. How do I get off topic so quickly? I don't even know. Like, if anyone could shed some light on how I just gravitate towards a completely different subject, please let me know. I like to think, because I don't understand how I do it. But in any case, though, that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed my content and you want to see more of my material, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is essentially Infinite Trials here saying, peace out, yo, have a good one, and hopefully expect the Test of Time up this Wednesday, and if not, you can feel free to slap me square in the butt. No, don't do that. That's kind of weird. Don't do that, yeah.